Madagascar is not just the cartoon land of Lemur King Julian. It is the fourth largest island on Earth, separated from Africa more than 80 million years ago. Because of this isolation, Madagascar has preserved an astonishing natural world. Over 90% of its plants and animals are found nowhere else on the planet. From fairy tale baobabs to lemurs, from volcanoes to coral reefs, the island feels like an entirely different planet. Yet, it remains largely untouched by mass tourism, which makes every place here feel like a true discovery. On the western coast of Madagascar, just a few dozen kilometers from the town of Morondava, lies one of the island's most famous and breathtaking places, the Avenue of the Baobabs. Getting there isn't easy. From the capital, Antananarivo, you'll need to either take a domestic flight or endure over 600 kilometers of rugged roads. But all the effort fades away the moment you see the colossal trees rising before you, as if you stepped onto another world. The story of this place began centuries ago. Baobabs grow extremely slowly. Some here are over 800 years old. For locals, they are not just trees but living witnesses of history. They are sacred. Under their canopies, village elders once held councils, rituals were performed, and offerings left for the spirits. In Malagasy culture, baobabs symbolize life and resilience, for even in the driest seasons, these giants store water in their massive trunks, sustaining both people and animals. Baobabs are also surrounded by legends. One says that the tree was once the most beautiful in the world, but the gods, angered by its vanity, ripped it from the ground and planted it upside down. That is why its branches look like roots reaching for the sky. Another tale tells that the spirits of ancestors live within the baobabs, which is why locals still leave small gifts beneath them, seeking protection and blessings. The Avenue of the Baobabs is mesmerizing not only for its legends, but for its atmosphere. The best times to visit are sunrise and sunset, when the sky turns golden and pink, and the towering trunks cast magical silhouettes. Even a photo taken on a phone looks like a painting. Travelers come here to walk along the road, admire the giants, listen to guides share local myths, and capture images that will forever symbolize their journey. Despite its fame, the avenue remains fragile. Baobabs grow slowly and are highly sensitive to climate change and human activity. In 2007, the area was declared a protected reserve, and it is now being considered for inclusion in the UNESCO World Heritage List, as there is no other landscape like it anywhere in the world. The true magic of this place lies in its uniqueness. While baobabs grow in many parts of Africa, only here do they form a natural corridor. Walking along it feels like stepping into a fairy tale, where time stands still and nature tells ancient stories. In central Madagascar, about 50 kilometers from the town of Ambalavao, lies one of the country's most stunning national parks, Andringitra. Reaching it is no easy task. Travelers must cross mountain roads, sometimes switching to off-road vehicles or even walking. Yet, this remoteness has preserved Andringitra's nature in its pristine, untouched form. The park spans a massive mountain range with deep gorges, waterfalls, and alpine meadows. Its most famous peak, Pic Boby, 2,658 meters, is the second highest mountain in Madagascar. To the Malagasy people, it is sacred. They believe spirits dwell there, guarding the land. For travelers, the climb offers one of the most breathtaking panoramic views on the island. Andringitra is also home to incredible biodiversity, over 100 bird species and 13 species of lemurs, including the rare gray-necked lemur. Unique flora thrives here too, from giant aloe plants to orchids that bloom only on rocky slopes. The park's climate is strikingly diverse. Daytime temperatures can reach plus 30 degrees Celsius, while at night they may drop to minus 7 degrees Celsius, a rare phenomenon for a tropical island. Locals joke, In Andringitra, you can experience all 4 seasons in one day. Travelers can enjoy multi-day treks, rock climbing, camping, and wildlife observation. Among its natural wonders is Riambona Waterfall, plunging over 300 meters, the tallest in Madagascar. Visitors can also explore caves decorated with ancient rock paintings left by early tribes. Today, Andringitra is a protected area and a UNESCO World Heritage candidate. Though popular among experienced adventurers, it remains relatively unknown to mass tourism. A true paradise for those seeking authenticity. The park's charm lies in its fusion of wild nature and spiritual energy. Here one feels part of the primordial world, where mountain silence and lemur calls make time itself seem to stop. It's not just a destination, but an experience of reflection and connection with nature. In southern Madagascar, between the towns of Ihanja and Toliara, lies one of the island's most famous yet mysterious national parks, Isalo. The drive there passes through scenic savannas, and from afar, massive sandstone formations rise like a giant natural fortress. Formed over 200 million years ago, Isalo's landscape features canyons, arches, cliffs, and caves. Often compared to a tropical Grand Canyon, it holds deep spiritual significance for the Bara people, whose ancient tombs can still be found hidden in caves among the rocks. Isalo is a microcosm of Madagascar. It hosts over 400 plant species, including the peculiar elephant's foot, Pachypodium, a small, thick-trunked tree with bright yellow flowers. In the gorges, palm groves and oases contrast sharply with the dry savanna. Lemurs, especially ring-tailed and sifaka species, are common, often wandering near tourist trails. Among the park's treasures are its natural pools, the Blue Pool, Black Pool, and the Nymph Pool. Fed by mountain streams, their cool, crystal-clear waters invite travelers for a refreshing swim after long hikes. Standing there, surrounded by rocks and nature, you feel an almost sacred peace. Hiking through the park's canyons is another highlight. The Canyon of the Monkeys is a favorite, where groups of lemurs leap between trees. At sunset, visitors gather at the Window of Isalo, a natural stone arch that frames the sun as it sets, creating a spectacle of golden light and shadows. Today, Isalo is one of Madagascar's most visited parks, yet it never feels crowded due to its vastness. For many, it represents a blend of adventure and spirituality, a place to explore breathtaking landscapes while connecting with the ancient soul of the island. In central Madagascar, near the town of Mbalavao, lies the majestic Tsaranoro Valley. Getting there requires several hours of travel along winding mountain roads and dirt tracks, but the effort is rewarded by the sight of an 800-meter granite monolith, one of the largest rock faces in the world. For local tribes, this cliff is sacred. Its name means that which cannot fall, symbolizing strength and endurance. Legends say the spirits of ancestors dwell atop it, protecting the land. Even today, locals bring offerings of rice or tobacco to its base as tributes to these spirits. Tsaranoro is rich in flora and fauna, home to baobabs, cacti, rare orchids, and several species of lemurs, including the endangered Virose sifaka. For scientists and nature lovers, it's a true living laboratory. The valley is also a world-renowned climbing destination, often called the El Capitan of Africa. Climbers from around the globe come to test themselves on routes that rise up to 800 meters of pure granite. For non-climbers, Tsaranoro offers beautiful treks through traditional Malagasy villages, encounters with wildlife, and visits to the sacred forest where local shamans still perform rituals. Today, the valley has become a hub for ecotourism, with eco-lodges offering sustainable stays in harmony with nature. At sunset, when the massive wall glows in red and gold, one feels as if time itself has stopped. The essence of Tsaranoro lies in its combination of wilderness, culture, and adventure. It's a place for thrill seekers and for those seeking a deeper connection with Madagascar's spirit. Off Madagascar's northwest coast, in the warm waters of the Indian Ocean, lies Nosy Be, meaning Big Island in Malagasy. Despite its modest size, 320 square kilometers, it is one of the country's most beloved destinations. Accessible by plane from Antananarivo or boat from the mainland, the approach offers breathtaking views of turquoise lagoons and coral reefs. Nosy Be has a rich past. In the 19th century, the French used it as a colonial outpost, and earlier, it served as a trading point for slave ships. Legends say ancient graves and ruins of forts still lie hidden in the island's interior. Today, it blends colonial charm with authentic Malagasy village life. The island's nature is a treasure in itself, surrounded by coral reefs. It's a diver's paradise, home to whale sharks, sea turtles, and colorful tropical fish. During migration season, October to November, humpback whales can be spotted just offshore. Nosy Be is also known as the Island of Spices. Vanilla, ylang-ylang, coffee, and cocoa plantations fill the air with a sweet, intoxicating fragrance. Strolling through them feels like walking through a living perfume. Visitors can explore Nosy Be Nature Reserve, home to rare black lemurs. Climb Mount Passot, 329 meters, for panoramic island views. Relax in the Andringitra hot springs and mud baths. Nosy Be is a blend of untamed nature and comfortable leisure. Modern resorts coexist with fishing villages and traditional dances that light up the beaches at night. Its charm lies in contrast, a tropical paradise infused with centuries-old culture. It's a place where you can unwind, dive into the ocean, and feel the heartbeat of Madagascar. Madagascar is a land where time seems to pause, and nature reveals just how wondrous our planet can be. It's not only the land of baobabs and lemurs. It's a universe of legends, landscapes, and living traditions. If you're searching for a journey that will change the way you see the world, this island is worth every step. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which country you'd like to explore next.